swing at me, and this is my defense, is my flinch reflex, is to pick my hand up because I don't want to get hit in the face. I'm going to train this flinch reflex to be my defense, stopping this arm. I'm going to grab the back of his head here and put my fist right here in the spot on his jaw. That's this. Your feet come together and your hand comes up. Pulling down, this one's striking. I moved in and went like this. I'm going to grab this and pull down, and I'm going to strike into this big, beautiful target here, the side of your neck with your forearm.
Oh, you got a whoop.
Okay? But this is stretching. Different than this. Can you feel? Pull! Pull! Push! There's strength here. This is the whole area from here to here is a good target. This is the exact target. So, 1, 2. Not 1, 2. 1, 2. And I'm going to pull his arms apart. Hang on strong. Be a mean guy. Look at this. Okay, why won't this work? Stand up again. Make your fist, put it like this. I'm going to pull your hands apart. You keep them there. Strong, strong, strong. Look at that. Strong as knocks. I'm going to push your hands together. You keep them there. Oh, come on. What are you doing? Come on. This is, your body's made to squeeze. You're easily 10 times stronger this way than you are this way. Okay? So here, I am using my weakest possible angle against his strength. That's foolishness. And so people can't make it work, so they say, well, you have to do it before he grabs. Another lame action. Before he grabs, you can do anything you want to. Just go this way. Ooh. And since you're this far, you would hit him to this great spot that we have. Then we're going to learn this. And then you'd kick. Punch, punch, punch. So this part we're going to spend some time on in a minute, because this is a beautiful thing to know how to do. And it looks like the action. Especially with this little wind-up, boom, especially with your knee. Bah! So this is a strike, this is a strike, this is a strike, that's a strike. Grab their arm, hit him in the neck. Somebody grabs you again, squeeze in to hold them, grab their hands and turn them out. Kick them, 1, 2, 3, 4. Start turning them into chokes. So you just have to grab here, and settle. Whoa! Look at them. Kick. Punch, punch, punch. It's the same idea. Or some people like to toss people around. They go, oh yeah, it's just this. See, it's easy. It's not that easy. If it was easy, Karen could do it, everybody could do it. It's not that easy. You have to practice it a long time. But it's true. The body mechanics are there for those throws. I'm just going to pick this arm up and block across his head. I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm here. 1, 2. You over here. So this blocks the punch, strikes across here. I'm facing this way. That's a flinch. 2. Open him up and hit him. Try that slowly with your partner. The thing not to do is lots of footwork. Don't do that. You were here, you're going this way. Kind of like the Kata. It just goes in. There's not a lot of shifting your feet around. So I'm here. 1. Now it's possible I can cover here, but now I'm exposed to this side by the time this gets here. So much easier to come across.
Close.
1, 2. The second one, he throws a punch. I do use my drawing arm. 1, 2. And then the third one, I go back again until 1, 2. This is a natural thing to do to cover. And hit him in the groin. He should have been punching you anyway. Then finish. 1, 2. Punch. 1, 2. You see? So that's like a super easy one. There's way more complicated ones, but that to me is a very basic idea. If your hand's up here, you're covering your head and neck. What's this one doing? Groin punch. Any change of direction can be a throw. I think I already told you that. So like if you're here in a rising block in Jion showdown, and you go this way, here is Andre, who was foolish enough to punch me, and I went 1, 2, switch your feet for you, thanks. And I turn, and there's my downward block. And stop, look like a downward block, right? Okay. So here, I don't do the whole big turn, but I did go 1, 2, which is going to bend him over. This is 3, this is just finish him off, nothing to that, he'll go down. Next you do 3 palm heels, which is similar to the 3 stomps. In my opinion, anytime you do 2 or 3 of things in a row, it's meant to be used that way against the same person as a defense and a counter. So this is my first shot, that's a block. I step in here and hit him in the kidney or lower ribs. I hit him here into the groin or solar plexus. I have one more left. He's still standing there. Coming in across, strike his leg or knee. Boom, boom, boom. Could be he punched, and my first one was a strike to the body. Then I'm working my way in, working my way in. See how that works? Same thing with these stompy things, which when I first learned them I thought were stupid. But sadly for him, if he's close, throwing a punch at me, this, pulling foot in front and down. This is going to break into here, smash with your whole body weight. I have 2 more of these left. I could have picked this. But I still got 1, 2, up through the groin, 1, 2. And it doesn't matter the attack. He could have a 2-handed grab. 1, 2. I got 2 more left. That was 1. So right hand, left hand, kicking, punching, and grabbing, it doesn't matter. Tackle, doesn't matter. Tackle slow. 1, 2. See, the distance he's trying to punch me in the head. I don't want to get hit in the head, and I don't want to stay here. This is his strong point. I'm going to move in, hopefully catch him back here. At the same time as I do that, I'm going to come across with this punch. So similar in concept to the very first move that we did. This is just now applied sideways. And this could be a throw if you wanted it to be, but a strike on both arms. This technique, and this technique are 3 variations, as is this technique of the same thing. So use your imagination here. This one could be this. Good hold. See how I hold him? See me standing here? Andre again. Oh, nope, other side's better. You gotta practice. And then there's this one, which is also in Jion Sanda. So he faces me this way. He may have punched or not, but I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna step in behind him this way. See how he is? What do you do next in Jion Sanda? Snap. Boom. What do you do next in this kata? Pull. Hit. So I will guarantee you, from here, this will not be a pleasant experience for him if I go 1 and then 2 and push him off. This shift forward can just be getting rid of the semi-damaged person that you just hit. Or what they tell you a lot is that you coiled the kick and I'm going to catch you here. And first of all, I have to be pretty darn quick to do this and then this before he can get a kickoff. And even if I do that, my face is wide open to the next couple of techniques, so not a good idea. A better idea would be if he kicks, I'm going to go 1, 2. Looks the same, except your hands are a little bit different, okay? So if you hit this harder, he'll fall down when his foot lands on the ground and won't support him. And it is possible that that's a throwing action then to get rid of him. But what I like is, let's say you start with a 2-handed grab or something again, and I'm going to pull my arms down and pick my knee up, and I'm going to slide in this way, punch, and then I'm going to step back this way and leave my knee here. What do you think of that? Next one, you step forward here. So Andre decides to try to punch me in the head again. I'm going to aggressively move forward. So as he punches, I'm coming in here and I step through and drop him on the ground. 1, 2, gotta come a little closer. Up, 2, there we go. You see that? He tries to punch me again, or his friend does. Again, I don't want to stay here, so I'm going to move in and hit here and come across here. So I went like that, and then I went like that. Cover, hit. Well, maybe he gets another shot off that hand. So you hit this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you see? Pa, pa, pa. I don't need him to do that. He can do 1 punch. And you gotta get my right foot in front here. This way. 1, 2, 3. Or let's say he does 3 punches. Go slow. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Pa, pa, pa. Then the turn would throw him on the ground. Punch to hit him. Stompy things. These things. I use this as an example when they closed all the fists for safety. They basically made blunted weapons, against blunted targets, body and head. Okay, they took away the neck, legs, inner thighs, groin, because they didn't want people hurting each other. So they do that. So the applications you tend to see, somebody throws a punch, I'm doing this. And it is true, be stronger, but that's relatively vulnerable, but you're gonna have a tough time dropping a big guy. There's a target, but man, if he's tough, he'll take it. I can make it worse with a single knuckle. He won't like that. I still have a hard time believing it's gonna drop him. I think he'll come back. But Funakoshi demonstrated the difference between closing your hands and opening your hands is he throws this technique and I 1-2. That's fantastic. And that's just opening your hands. It's a throat strike. So sometimes opening and closing your hands doesn't make any difference. So Heian Nidan, you throw a punch, is there. Heian Yondan is here. Doesn't really matter. Big deal. But here, I would argue, this is crappy. This would work. The only other thing is all of these, this punching, whether it's Heian, Nidan, or Jion, this is a silly way to punch when this will work the first time. This will drop him. So a little shift in, whoa, will drop him on the ground pretty easy. He could be grabbing with both hands, hold on to this side, pull with this side, goes down, just like the kata. You can do a cool thing, just this hand for now. I'm going to squeeze this in here, this way, and there's his neck. You hit that. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
He hits back, you know.
But it helps to know, so we started with kind of big gross motor movements, and the only thing I really did refine was all this grabbing, angle, direction, pressure. All the techniques have that. So it is true that this works. But I grab on the nerve, I strike into the nerve, it buckles him way faster. And if you don't hit him, if you don't catch those, that still works.